Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the potential for a Season 8 of Star Wars The Clone Wars. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee.
I have spoken.
Hello there to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding Star Wars Coffee for the first time, be sure to always hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. And don't forget to check out Star Wars Coffee on Twitter and Twitch, and don't forget to check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise. Links are in the description below.
Do it.
And now let's go to a galaxy far, far away.
This is the way.
The Clone Wars is in its final season, and all the marketing seems to indicate that. However, there is this tweet from Gianni Aliati, who supervises the Clone Wars lighting and FX at Lucasfilm Animation. He recently took to Twitter to talk about the idea that the Clone Wars may not be done after all, and a rather confusing and what now appears to be convoluted tweet. Gianni says, "Glad to see so much love for our work in the Clone Wars. Keep loving them, and we'll keep making more. And fear not, we at Lucasfilm Animation are still going strong even during COVID-19. So what this seems to indicate is that as he supervises the Clone Wars lighting and FX at Lucasfilm Animation, so he's with Lucasfilm, works on the Clone Wars, supervises the Clone Wars, it would seem to indicate that there is at least a slim chance that the Clone Wars could receive a second final season, if you will, so that would end up being Season 8. However, this seems to be quite unlikely, given the fact that all of the marketing seems to indicate that this is the final season of the Clone Wars. All of the banners that we've seen, all of the promotion that we've seen, even all of the teasers that we've seen for each upcoming episode indicate that this is the final season of the Clone Wars. However, if they were going to do a second season, the way it would have to work would be quite different than the rest of the Clone Wars itself, given the fact that the Clone Wars in this final season of Season 7 intertwines with Revenge of the Sith, and they're currently at that point in the final season of the Clone Wars where we're intertwining with Revenge of the Sith. So if they were going to keep going on with the Clone Wars, they would just kind of have to continue to build in certain Revenge of the Sith aspects from the version that George Lucas wanted to release that was originally like 4 hours long or something like that, where they would just have to continue to put in more pieces to Revenge of the Sith to continue to flesh out that story arc that George intended to create when he was first writing the film. And what this would also bring up a question of is, would it actually be able to be continuing to be put into a chronological order? Some of the Clone Wars episodes as it stands now aren't even in chronological order. Like certain episodes from Season 1 are actually appear later than some of them in Season 2, 3, for example, like that. And this would just continue to be that kind of thing, so it wouldn't really be a huge deal considering that they've already done this, where everything isn't in an exact chronological order. But this could call for some reordering on the Disney Plus end, where that they would have to put in, kind of rework the seasons in order to get them in chronological order if they were going to continue to flesh out Revenge of the Sith, which they could do, and they could show Anakin's turn more in depth if they wanted to do that, and put that as the 8th season if they wanted to, or even a Clone Wars special, Anakin's turn, or Order 66 as its own miniseries or something like that. But they couldn't actually continue the Clone Wars as is, considering Season 7 is intertwining with Revenge of the Sith, which signifies the end of the Clone Wars. So this would be a little tough to do, if you ask me, but Gianni Aliati over at Lucasfilm Supervisors of Star Wars The Clone Wars seems to think that this might actually be something that could happen, saying that keep loving them and we'll keep making more. Let me know how you guys interpret this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, may God bless you and the Force be with you. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it.
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.